and will await SSG's final ban. Knowing the way the stats go, it'll probably be Maestro, but who knows? We could see something crazy get pulled out. Oh.
Okay.
They'll ban a Legion.
Is that the first Legion ban we've seen in North America?
I believe so. I don't think we've seen a. I think we'd have to have. We'll go to the judges. Seen a lot of things for the first guess roll, you could call it.
Mm-hmm.
He had taken a bit more of a back seat, but I think with Brian, they've really changed their positioning a little bit. And speaking of, you say goodbye to Retro. Laxing's going to storm right in, slap Chala down. That's Bosco and Thinking Nade. Thinking Nade, who was involved in the very first kill, he's on 90. He's going to get some marks, but won't be able to hit any of the shots. That'll leave Bosco just waiting, playing around the bomb site. But Bosco's got too many angles to cover, and Laxing will be able to find him. And Retro's there with the lockout. Reciprocity, a thunderous first round, even though they lost a body early.
Honestly, beautiful round there from Reciprocity. And that's kind of what Reciprocity feeds into, is chaos and anarchy. And
presumably the ex-Kairos have opened up enough of the wall to be able to push on into study, but you still need to wrestle 90 control away. You still need to figure out where the investment was from Space Station over on the trophy statuary side. Mark finds Chala through the holes that were opened up inside of study. It's going to be an engagement here now between Thinking Nade and Skies, playing around that pillar. It's not going to really net much for either of the gentlemen. Thinking Nade's still at full HP. Sky's really low. Fox A finished by Rampy, who's going to be on the roam for most of the game. And you find yourself back in a 4v4. Brian slaps down Retro. Laxing off screen takes out Rampy. So everything is just falling into place now for both these teams.
Yeah, you got a 3v3 right now with a flank coming up from Thinking Nade in behind. And Skies is going to have to come to first blows, but now you've got Laxing on a flank as well. Countering the flank with another flank, but there's not a lot of time left here. Playing at 90 now is Thinking Nade, as Skies is holding up from the trophy connector. Bosco will take down Mark with the shotgun point blank. He'll clean that one up himself. Laxing on the trade, though, and now popping up as Bosco is able to escape into study. Diffuser is lost, and there's no time remaining. They all have to send. Laxing and Skies descending into each bomb site through one door. Bosco not peeking the door frame. There's no diffuser control, and we're going to end the round in a 2v2. There's no time remaining. Space Station will win it out off of Reciprocity's lack of time control.
What do you expect, right?
Yeah.
And through these 2 rounds, 5 kills, an impressive tally, assuredly. Just a lot of patience, just a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
For the time being, as they stack up and hold angles. Neither team really taking the engagement. And for Space Station, as they lose a lot of their fights, leaving Rampy last alive against the remaining 2 members of Reciprocity, Space Station's patience has been one of their greater strong suits. And there it is. Rampy's not going to be able to get back into the site. Sky's just waiting and watching the doorway. And caution ahead. Reciprocity will pick up a second round on attack, which is not unusual for Villa, but it's definitely about pushing what you see. Anything more than members, their cohort, have all taken enough damage where 1 bullet less could be all it takes to shut them down. But with an SMG-11 in hand, that's high rate of fire, Fox will be punished. Goodbye to the Twitch. Losing out on the high rate of fire on the F2 is Reciprocity. Still, Bosco's at half HP, Brian low, and Retro inside of Master Bedroom will have a small window in. But look, once again, this patience from Space Station, just lying in wait. Not giving a single inch. Trying to bait out a member of SSG, though, is Retro. Toxic Canister goes across, and you'll have some heavy breathing on Retro's side. He'll reposition to go for a plant, now with Laxing holding on a cover, knowing that the smoke is across the way. Right now, Retro is completely concealed, and the only push is going to come out from around that chassis of the bomb, which Brian will be spotted, and Retro will land the shots, getting the diffuser down and then also claiming the Maestro. It's going to leave Bosco to have to retake. He'll come up the stairs, but it's going to be Laxing holding this angle. Very unlikely that the smoke is going to be able to make it around, and there's the Commando doing what the Commando does. Reciprocity, a 3rd round on attack. Space Station just being overwhelmed, and despite that patience, when they need to move, it's Reciprocity lying in wait of them.
Well, the good news, flexing down the stairs as well, and Sky's holding the Astronomy rotate. Rampy's got nowhere to go but to kill time. He's going to walk into a Claymore first. It's an easy spot for him, but he doesn't know that Skies is waiting for him at the top of the stairs. The G36 suppressed will still garner a kill.
I was hoping Rampy had a run into the Claymore, which would have likely claimed both of them. So a little bit of the offsite presence from Space Station, as Mark doesn't appear to be doing any damage done to him from the smoke, but there you go. The C4 will do all of it. Doesn't need to tick away with the Toxic Canister. It'll also force another member of Reciprocity on in, grab that diffuser. It'll be Retro in this position. He'll just wait for some cover from the rest of his team, but he's completely concealed. Laxing is the cross, along with Fox A watching it. Good teamwork will allow Retro to be able to get that plant off. Fox A watching the 90 hallways. Retro takes another one down. Fox A and all of Space Station are bursting on out, with Chala in a position now where he can be easily spotted. He's going to be under heavy watch. 4 different bodies of Reciprocity. And it's going to be an amazing round from Rec. Yet again, they are looking absolutely unstoppable on these attacks so far. They've taken 4 of the 5 rounds, and Space Station just do not look prepared to deal with these strats.
Nope. And for Space...
Information deeply held by Reciprocity. Chala's still there, though. He'll get Retro in the meantime. Doesn't know where anybody else is. Skies won't be able to get another. Chala winning this one out, an Obsidian skin of his own, making a comeback, I suppose. So it's 2 big kills for both teams. One in the hands of Skies and the other for Chala.
Chala had a resurgent game last week and looks to be doing the same again. He's up on top of the bench, but no, his leg will be spotted by Laxing, who leaves Thinking Nate on the Kaid, and Bosco on his typical smoke roll. Last alive to hold out the bombardment of the objective, but Thinking Nate will fall at the hands of the Type 89. The last remaining adult for Reciprocity will grab a kill, and now it's Bosco left alive inside of the vault in a 1v3. Clamped down from every possible angle, and going for the plant in behind the bar is your adult figure, your father figure into Mark, putting that plant down. And Fox A, the clutch there as the fuse, reminiscent of that Canadian Nationals game. We head to a 5-1 split at the half.
On attack, a 5-1 split is normal for defense.
Yeah.
Not really normal for attack. Teams, along with Dark Zero in North America, and Rogue as well, who run Capitao quite a bit. And he's really strong. He's in a very good place now. That M249, which will find Laxing and open things up, giving Laxing not just his second death, but also shut down by far and away the strongest player that's been on Rec's side. What this does is, number one, you have an asphyxiating bolt that expands in size and flushes out defenders really well. Also, that new scope on the M249, which also just took down Mark, is a very strong weapon now, very minimal recoil. That's a good trade there from Bosco, as the Capitao is going to be on watch from Skies in that window by 90. Skies will move on back. But yeah, I'm not surprised to see Capitao get brought on in. Those asphyxiating bolts can be so strong. There's only 2 members of Rec left. Make that 1. Say goodbye to Skies. Flip conventional wisdom on its head, Rob, as the attackers appear to be at the distinct advantage. Let's see if Retro can possibly live a little bit longer than the minute and 20 that's left against every single member of Space Station.
He's got an ingress in from the door, and nope, that was short-lived. Okay, I was ready to know. Aw, he drew a sad face. It's okay, Rampy. They're only dead in the game. Yeah, big sad. It's okay, bud. Theater, but Reciprocity obviously vacated. You got 3 members in and around the bar objective in games room. But you also got Skies at the top of South Stairs. And Fox A going for a long run. Skies will take his kill clean out of his hands. Bosco will still ultimately perish. And now coming to the top of these stairs, Fox A walking away on literally 1 HP. There are 2 members for Space Station left alive to keep this off a match point. There goes the first Evil Eye, and there's an example of the new change. The EMPs will open up the bulletproof glass. Down below, Fox A has been identified and now taken away by Brian on the Type 89. But he's going to take the time to actually go and collect the kill, and he's going to get hit by the concussion mine that Ella keeps in the back pocket in the DBNO phase. EMP goes soaring down. A Kobe to 90, and now this will cue Mark to peak. The ping's coming out, but there's basically no time remaining. Hitting another concussion mine is Brian as he tries to walk up the stairs. In flurry, now the ping's come out. There goes the diffuser. Brian will at least trade him out, but there's not a lot here. No diffuser, no time. The peak comes out from Skies, but hitting the deck is Laxing to secure the kill onto Brian. Space Station Gaming on the verge of being eliminated.
Yeah, I cannot get over how dominant this game has been for Reciprocity. I actually thought going in that it would be really close, but is not to be. There's a bit of a transmission error. Still got the one next to Tachanka, but it's in a position where it's going to greatly aid any defenders that are playing there. Retro finds Chala from below, and now Laxing is waiting, possibly for somebody to sprint on out of the bathroom, right into the watching eyes of Tachanka on that turret. Retro, who was able to get away largely scot-free, will now ascend the stairs with Rampy in hot pursuit. Mark falls to Bosco, and we actually see a bit of a change from Tachanka, but he'll fall off now. Retro just catching the heel below of the twitch of Rampy. Doesn't look like he does any damage in the process. Retro just trying to back up for the time being, with Laxing engaging at a much longer range than his gun is likely suited for. Skies absolutely splatters Rampy on the stairs. And Laxing trying for his own, though he's severely injured. Now Skies will just try some area denial, pulls out the SMG, gets one, goes for another as well, just to try and stop everybody from pushing on in through the doorway. Laxing unable to land the shots needed, and it's been a swing in favor of Reciprocity, but they're all so low. Only 10 seconds left for Reciprocity. Laxing pops up around the shield. PMM out. He's downed. Where are Retro and Skies to come to the aid? But 1 second left. Brian starts the diffuser plant. Somebody from Rec are going to need to pop in. And SSG peels off. Reciprocity with a score of 7-2. Will walk away with an incredible performance, and ladies and gentlemen, on our score screen, we are graced by the beautiful Tachanka rainbow skin.
And